Good morning, students. Myself Anup Kumar, and it is my third video of this week, but second video of this chapter, volume and surface area of solids. In previous class, students, we have discussed about the volume of cubite, okay, and surface area also, dear, everything about the cubite. So, students, today we will discuss about the definitions of volume and area and explain some more questions based on cubite. Okay, students? So, let's see. At first, we start with formula. So, formula for volume and surface area of cubite. Okay, what is the formula? You can see this figure at first. Okay, now, volume of cubite is length into breadth into height. In previous video, I have already said you, this is the volume of cubite. Okay, it means we can say, if you will see air occupied in this cubite is called the volume of cubite. Okay, it means we can say the space occupied. Now, diagonal of cubite, this is the formula of diagonal of cubite. What will be the diagonal? Any one corner with the opposite corner of this, it means A to G, H to B. This is the longest diagonal. This is the longest diagonal, AG or HB or CE or DF. So this could be the longest diagonal. Okay, dear. And the formula of this is under root L square plus B square plus H square. Length square plus breadth square plus height square. Now, total surface area of cubite. How can we find? How can we learn? I have already explained to you that how to find volume of cubite. We will directly multiply height with length and breadth. Okay, now if you will see total surface area of cubite, it means total surface area, 4 walls and 2 flat surface. In 4 walls, if you will see any 4 walls, then you can see if it is ADE each, ADHE. Okay, then you can see that AD is what? AD is the breadth. Okay, and DH is what? DH is the height. It means if you will find the area of this figure, it is a rectangle figure, so B into H. Okay, same as opposite side of this is BCHF GF, then multiply with 2 into B into H. Same as this is, then here you can see this is the length and this is the height. So L into H it will be. Again you can see that this is also 2 times. Opposite side also. So 2 into L into H. Now top and bottom. Top and bottom contain only length and breadth, no height. So we can say 2 into L into B. Now we have got all the faces, 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 6. So if you will add this, you will get what? 2 is common in everything, 2 will take common. Then LB, then BH, then LH in bracket. Like this we can find the total surface area of cubite. Now LHC of cubite, same as remove the ceiling and the top. So only what? L plus B into H. 2 under bracket L plus B into H. That is the LHC of cubite. Since both are area, total surface area and lateral surface area, so we will write square units, but in volume we will write cubic units. And diagonal is the side only, so we can say units only. Okay, students? Now, TSA means total surface area and LSA means lateral surface area. And LSA of cubite is also called 4 walls of a room. So this is the formula for volume and surface area of cubite, and we will use this formula to solve the questions based on it. Okay, students? So let's move to the next part. Now, this is the question here. You can see the volume of a block of gold is 0.5 meter cube. And if we will hammer this gold into sheet, then it will cover an area of 1 hectare. Now we have to find the thickness of sheet. Let's do it. What is given at first we will write? Volume of block of gold and volume area of sheet 1 hectare. We know that 1 hectare means what? It means 10,000 meters square. So at first we will convert this area into a meter square. So it will be area of seat will be 1 hectare. It means 1 into 10,000 meters square. Now, if you that the gold is same now, that is volume of block of gold and the area of seed made by gold is same. It means the volume is also same, both volume. And if you will see the thickness of the seed, then we know that the formula volume is what? Length into breadth into height, and length into breadth is the area. It means area into height will be the volume. We can say area into thickness will be the volume. So to find the formula, if we will keep thickness here and here volume of gold, okay, and that area, if we will write downside area of sheet, then we can find this thickness. So we will use this formula, that is thickness of sheet will be volume of block of gold by area of sheet. Let's put the value 0.5 by 10,000 meter. Okay, so let's convert meter into centimeter and millimeter. So for changing to centimeter, we will multiply with 100, and to millimeter, we will multiply with 10. Then 1 and 2, 30 will cancel 30. Now 0.5, it means we can say 5 by 10, and 10 is also downside. So 10 into 10, 100. And we will divide it 5 by 100, then we will get 0.05, and that will be the thickness of the sheet in millimeter. It means 0.05 millimeter is the thickness of the sheet. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understood. Now let's move to the next question. Now, in a canal, 2 meter deep and 25 meter wide, this is the canal here, okay, and water is flowing at the rate of 6 km per hour. So now we have to find the quantity of water that runs into the field per minute. Okay, so let's do it. Solution. Now, given what? Given the depth of canal 2 meter, width of canal 25 meter, and speed of water 6 km per hour. Okay, so speed given, and depth and the width of canal also given. So in per minute, it means in 1 minute, how much distance it covered? Let's find it. So we can say that distance covered by water in 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. Speed means what? 6 km per hour. It means the water will flow in 1 hour will be 6 km. Clearly, it means 1 hour, it means 60 minutes. Now we have to find the quantity of water that runs into the field per minute. It means in 1 minute. So let's find it. So we can say distance covered by water in 1 minute. Then 60 will be divided by 6. Now distance, what it will be? Kilometer. So we will convert it into meter. So we will multiply it by 1000. So it will be what? 6 10 just 60, and 1010 cancel out, that is 100 meter. So 100 meter is the distance covered by water in 1 meter, and that distance we will use as the length of the water. Okay, dear. So we can say here, hence quantity of water runs into the field per minute. Same formula, length into breadth into height. Okay, length should be 100, breadth given, and height, it means depth, already given. Let's multiply it. It means 5000 meter cube of water runs into the field per minute. Understood, students? Okay, now, so students, let's see one more question. Now, there is an open rectangular tank. When measured from outside, then it is 2 meter long, 1.5 meter broad, and 80 centimeter deep, and is made of iron. So which is 3 centimeter thick. The thickness of the iron is 3 centimeter. So find the total volume of the iron used in it. Let's find it. How to find? Let's at first write what is given. Given outer dimension of tank 2 meter, 1.5 meter, 80 centimeter. Okay. Now we can convert it into centimeter. So 2 meter, 200 centimeter, 1.5 meter, 150 centimeter, 80 centimeter is already in centimeter. And now volume of tank from outside, L into B into H. Let's find it, multiply it. 200 into 150 into 20. 15 to the 30 to the 8, 240 and 21340. Okay, centimeter cube. That is the volume of tank from outside. Okay. Now Again you can see this figure at first. If it is the cuboid, it is the two-dimensional figure. Okay, then you can see that here this is the outer dimension, that is it is 200, then 150, okay, and 80 somehow also. But you can see that 3 centimeter thick. So 3 centimeter thick means what? 3 centimeter here, or 3 plus 3, 6 centimeter decrease if you have to find inside length. Also to find inside breadth, we will increase 3 plus 3, it means 6 centimeter again. And to find the height, if there should be, because it is the cuboid, so it is the depth also. So we have to subtract again 6 centimeter. But you can see that this is open written. It means only one side has thickness. So only 3 centimeter we will subtract in thickness to find inside depth. So inside length of tank 200 minus 2 into 3, it means 200 minus 6, 194 centimeter. Inside breadth of tank 150 minus 2 into 3, 144 centimeter. But inside depth of tank 80 minus 3, only 3 we will subtract. Why? Because it is open. I already said you. Okay, so we will subtract only 3. If it is closed rectangular tank, then we will subtract again 6 centimeter. Okay dear. So it is the inside length, breadth and depth of tank. Now we can find the volume of the inside volume, that is volume of tank from inside. And if you will subtract volume of tank from outside with inside, you will get the volume of the iron used in it. Okay, so let's do it now. So we can say that volume of tank from inside, L into B into H, let's multiply it. 194 into 144 into 77, it will be 21,51,072 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the tank from inside. Okay students, now we can say that volume of iron used to make a tank is outer volume minus inner volume. Let's subtract it. After subtracting, we will get 2,48,928 centimeter cube, and it is the volume of iron used to make tank. I hope that you all have understood, students. Okay, so you have to do some assignment work at your home, dear. That is, you have to, in our survival book, you have to solve 20, exercise 20A, question number 8 to 15, and 20C, question number 6 to 10. So, thank you, dear.